Rev it. What is it?
Ford Ranger motor, baby.
Welcome to Speed Sports, a circuit just outside of Houston, Texas, where today I've traveled all the way from Tokyo, Japan to attend one of the coolest grassroots drift events in the world, Knuckle Up's Double Cup 3. As you can see here, the style of the cars driving today is top class. Just like with Final Bout, this event has some general style requirements to be able to drive. Although not ridiculously strict, KU wants your car to be low, on nice wheels, well maintained, and extra points if you take influence from 90s and early 2000s Japanese drift cars. The guys that drive here are not interested in who has the most power, who can create the most smoke, or who can dive into the next guy's door. These are the owners' rolling art projects. Some of the drivers here drive hard as hell and are not afraid to get close. Other guys are still learning and want to take it easy, but most importantly, everyone here respects each other and understands the amount of time and money it takes to make a beautiful D car, and that's what I love so much about this community. From 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. the track is hot, free driving all day with a 1-hour doubles comp at 3 p.m. We're going to be walking around the pits, talking to the drivers, doing machine checks, and getting some awesome clips of the cars on track.
That thing sounds fucking crazy.
Let's go. You gonna win today?
Nah.
If you guys know me, you know how much I love the GT86. This is Christian and B-Way. They are some of the pioneers of good styled ZN6 D cars here in Texas. Very simple formula, good wheels, good ride height, paint matched aero, and a love for the game.
Turbo. HKS.
I like the clear toms.
Thank you.
They're still intact?
Yeah, I just finished resealing them last night.
They look perfect. Are these Ganador?
Yeah, they're grand Ganador.
No, they're not.
Dude. Dang!
Yeah, did you even connect the wires?
No, why would I do that?
I don't know, they're like Origin or something.
All right, we got Jimmy here. He is running this event, and this is his S13. He's also got an R32.
Yep.
Take us around the exterior.
Sure. So it's D-Max Type 3 aero, D-Max front fenders, D-Max rear fenders, D-Max trunk wing, roof wing, replica D-Max bonnet, sunroof delete, Porsche Ruby Star Red paint.
Okay. 57 DRs.
57 DR, stands
Nice.
coilovers, V-knuckle, D-Max arms, S14 lower control arm, D32 brakes, 235, 265, like your very basic modern spec vehicle. I got this for a trade for some wheels and some cash. I took it down to like a bare shell. The only thing that left was like chassis harness. They're freshly rebuilt SR20 in it. Redid all the ball joints, bearings, bushings, everything in the suspension, painted it, put it back together.
Good thing.
S15, SR20, forged internals, E85 and a T28. So it makes 310 horsepower, 310 torque. It should last forever because the engine's overbuilt and it's underpowered with a T28 at 12 pounds.
Is that all stitch welded?
Yeah.
Just engine bay or full chassis?
Just engine bay, and then we did the reinforcement on the rear strut towers just to stiffen them up because over age the car started splitting, and so you just want to tighten everything up.
Is that how you want to keep it?
Yeah. It'll be like this until the teammates want to go bigger power, and then I'll put a TD06 on.
Theory on the stickers, why'd you choose these stickers?
Oh, okay. So MCR Factory. This sticker is from whenever Yoko and Tezuka came to Texas the first time in like 2015, 2016. So I had that. Go-Go, that's Jordan Tweed's team.
Yeah.
He helps us with all our importing and stuff like that as of current. Thrash Racing, the homies over in Osaka, so I got to rep those guys. And C's Garage, big inspiration for this car. So this is kind of like my inspiration for all of this vehicle here.
Okay, why this color?
I didn't even
man.
pick the color. The graphic designer wanted to do a pink, and Harris, my teammate, runs a Porsche shop, and he realized that this pink is pretty close to what the designer was choosing.
Oh.
So that's why we went with this. The car is a tool. I wanted it to be very simple setup so I could just turn key and go. I let someone that's more artistic than me take hold, so that's what I did.
Oh yeah, let's check out the interior.
Yeah, sure. We can go on the other side.
Okay.
I have Ganadors. I just did put them on. Cusco D1 cage, steering wheel, thrash harness, ride seat for now. My thrash seats are coming. Stock S14 seat for passenger just to have someone ride along, and then it's like stock interior. That's it.
Steering wheel, it's really far. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
long. You're really long if people can't tell.
Yeah. So
How tall are you?
I'm 6'6". So in order for me to fit in these vehicles, I have to have like modified seat brackets. A lot of people, they like weld seat brackets to the ground and do all that stuff. You really don't need to. What I've been doing is getting a seat bracket and moving it as far backwards as I can. And then I like my steering wheel pretty close to me. So I always come across these like wheel hub extensions. You can get them like on Amazon. You can get them like 3, 4, 5, 6 inches, whichever. So yeah, it's just how I like to feel driving the car.
Awesome. That was a very fun little competition. It was judged on proximity and style with that S13 team taking the win. It's only 4 p.m. We got a whole night of drifting ahead of us, so let's go back to the pits and see what else we can get into. We got a bit of a stack up of yellow S chassis over here. We got the 13, 14, and the 15 in the back. Machine check.
I'm Jed Davis. South Texas is my S15.
Beautiful car.
It's a pretty basic setup. It's got, give me a second, it's under construction right now.
I love this.
Thank you so
flames.
much. I had a guy out in Arizona that did the flame valve cover and the intake manifold.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of show your car is because like what you've done with all the paint, like the headlights, you continue that yellow in there. You just I just like the style of it overall.
I got it from the C6.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had that
C6,
white car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll insert a picture of
I took
that.
inspiration from the C6. There's other S15s that I've seen with pretty much headlight housing and stuff. And
This is good style,
it just
man.
looks good, yeah.
Good taste.
All yellow, everything.
So what do we got on the SR20?
So it's a pretty basic setup. It's got pond cams, top mount, 1050s, 1060s, I can't remember. P28 on 17 pounds.
Okay.
ECU Masters. So it's a pretty basic setup. It probably makes around 300 right now.
Now you have been drifting, so I think we're missing some bumpers, but so let's talk about the aero a little bit. You got the 57s, the CRs, and the DRs.
This is Vertex Ridge. Honestly, I'm thinking about switching over to a charge speed overs with Urus Type S. Because
Okay.
I like how the car looks, but I really want to slam it on like, you know, some cool wheels and stuff. So
Yeah, dude, definitely.
I'm ready to stop hopping curves. I want to be slammed.
Stock mirrors.
I love the stock mirrors. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love how they look. Also, Ganadors are really expensive. So
I see.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
catch up. Plus,
it's kind of like a bubbly look. It matches the the rest of the kit
yeah,
too.
exactly.
I like
Plus,
it.
I still have auto folding mirrors, which is probably the best part about it.
Okay, nice.
I did
Oh.
have auto folding mirrors at one point.
At one point they worked. A little
Oh, that one
nerdy.
works. Oh no, they're working.
Oh,
There we go.
wow.
Yeah,
Fancy
awesome.
Nissan.
But
That
other than
is,
that-
what size is that steering wheel? It's not a 350.
It's a 330.
It's 330.
Yeah.
330.
Other than that, the car's pretty basic. It's just got eBay arms in the rear, heatmaker knuckles, and S14 lower control arms.
You got drift button, thrash seats,
Yeah.
shift knob, and in the rear, what wing is this?
This is
APR.
APR 500, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And is it true that you commit tax fraud?
I paid the fifth.
There is no shortage of gram lights at this event, and man, do I love them in chrome. Sparkly bits on this S13 with the mirrors and trunk wing, very good. Hot pink S14 on, I think those are some Weds cranes. This thing hits so hard in the sun, man. Two very aggressive S chassis to the left of it, sitting on monoblocks. These racer wings are making a comeback, man. I love to see it. The excellent paintwork just does not end. If the orange does not do it for you on this Mark II, check out the black lace fade on the roof. Sure, anyone can throw on a cool kit and slam a car, but it's the little details like this that makes these cars so special. The good feeling S13, one word comes to mind when I see this car, and that is party. Chrome XT7s, style flooding all the way into the interior, and a unique piece of aero with this rear hatch. Cute little blue R32 with the thrash zebra seats. Look at this guy, man. A very pink vehicle with a drag wing. This is one of the S13s that won the competition earlier. I really want a set of these gram lights in this color. All black Modelista ZN6. I love this little cream D machine. We even got the 57 DRs on the 80s cars, man. This is getting out of hand. This is some Houston ass shit right here, man. It just needs some swangers. Oh, you got the Modelista in the front?
Yeah, full Modelista kit, fronts are running, work BSSS.
Like the silver, very nice.
Stock engine, just has an intake, exhaust, that's it.
And he's out here running with all these dudes, S13s, JZXs, just having a good time. What's the theory behind no angle? You want to learn the car first?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to learn stock angle.
Cool.
Or as little angle as possible.
then I'll jump up to it.
I think that's the move, man. Team Fiasco R32 with that polished RB20. It's so cool that you get to hear so many different engines at these knuckle up events.
Ford Ranger motor, baby.
That's right, a rear wheel drive Bug-Eye WRX. This thing is perfect inside and out. Really cool sticker too. This black S13 was recently imported from Japan, and after talking to the owner, it seems like the only chassis left for import are in really poor condition, and they just throw some cool aero on them to make them look nice, so please do beware. Probably better off finding something you can go check out in person or going with something modern like the BRZ. This is probably the coolest BMW I've ever seen. Simple setup, and this wing on the trunk is so cool. I don't think I've ever seen that shape before. I'll just sit back and let y'all admire this one. As much as I love the ZN6 chassis, this is by far my favorite car here. God, this thing is perfect. People get so creative with their color schemes here. The bar is set so high. And I love that he layered his white livery vinyl over some chrome here. The attention to detail is great, really pops. He even brought that over to the video option sticker on the windshield. And there's that double cup event sticker for today. Alright, my friend, take us around your beautiful machine.
So these are the work Hemi goo cars. I think they're called Hemi because they're trying to rip off Dodge or something. But you can still get them new, so I got them sort of spec'd out to how I want them, and they're one piece, believe it or not. This is PS Deuce Aero. Stock mirrors and everything else.
OEM hardtop. Is that a roof wing? What do we got there?
eBay special right there.
eBay special. Hey, it looks good. Especially since you matched it with the paint on the roof, it blends in really nicely.
Yeah.
Tell us about the wing.
The company is NUE, so new.
I really like
Yeah.
a little bit of a mix of duckbill and drag wing kind
Yeah.
of. What about the hood? This hood is beautiful.
This is the Garage Mary Type 1 hood.
I like the color scheme. I'm a little bit colorblind, so that is a dark blue, right?
Yeah.
On the light blue.
So this is like, this vinyl color is from an Infinity. This is painted Mariner blue, so that's still the factory Mazda color.
And then you've got chrome kind of mixing with the silver on the roof, and then the chrome on the wheels too. Looks good. Cool.
Yeah.
Single exit. Drift button. Grid bride seats.
Full stock 1.6, and it has a turbo.
I like the detail you did there with the blue on the silver, matches the rest of the car. Looks really good. Thank you for showing us your car. And also, this man runs a little shop. He sells magazines and stuff. Really old stuff like Battle Magazine. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get it in the sun. I don't think you can see it. Oh man, that is sick.
Happy New Year's, bitches!
If you guys have stuck around to the end of today's video, thank you so much. This is my Instagram if you'd like to keep up with my videos, and here is my website for stickers and Japanese tuner mags.